Kiwanda hiki ambacho kwa kipindi fulani kiliyumba kutokana na ukosefu wa vigae na malighafi, sasa kinasema makubaliano baina ya Rivatex na kaunti 24 huenda ikatoa suluhu ya kudumu kwa ukosefu wa malighafi na kufanikisha utendakazi humu ndani.
Important that we had to host the governors today so that at least they can help us with the biggest problem here, which is also increasing the cost of production, is cotton. Cotton is our major raw material here. Most of our products we do here, 95% of the products we do here is 100% cotton. Even though we do a blend of viscose and polyester, but our majority of stay here, of revenue here, is 100% cotton. So we are very happy that we have very able governors led by my sister here, Gladys Wanga, on spearheading cotton growing.
24 counties, the story is the same. First, it was offtake. When farmers, continued to grow cotton, but the factories went down, there was nowhere to take cotton. Of course, farmers just grow what can be sold or bought because these are cash crops. You can't eat cotton. You only have to sell it. So if no one is buying it, you leave it. It's not like maize where if nobody buys, you can actually siaga, you eat with your family. It is not the same case as cotton. So when there was no offtake, that was the case. Now, after the revival of Rivatex and the survival of many of the ginning and spinning companies that we have in the country, farmers have come back and said they want to grow because there is offtake.
Kaunti za ukanda wa Nyanza, bonde la Ufa, magharibi mwa Kenya zitafanikisha haya kwa kiasi kikubwa.
To say something to the public, say no to the free importation of fabrics that we can do here. In fact, some of the reasons they say we cannot do shirts, I'm sure you can see from Rivatex here, a lot of people are now wearing our shirts. So it doesn't mean that we cannot do. So some of this importation we should say no. And then I want to also say about the power cost. We have been gazetted, I don't know if you are aware, as a special economic zone. That means our cost will be half what we are paying now.
It's a huge market for cotton. Really, the challenge on us as governments, especially county governments, is there's no reason why our people should remain, especially from cotton growing areas, to remain in poverty when there is a big market for the cotton that they grow. So it is our responsibility to provide our farmers with seed, with extension, so that they can offtake. And we also...
In Migori County, so far we have registered over 600 farmers. And the area, especially Nyatike area, which is very good for cotton growing, it's the area that we are marking, and as other parts of Migori County can also grow cotton.
Keep allowing these things to come from outside. Where do you leave us? Where do you leave the farmer? Can you imagine they can allow the fabric to come without paying duty? That means it's okay, the person who's doing the stitching has got the fabric cheap, yes, from India or China, but the farmer has been left with no job. Rivatex, no job. Thika cloth mills, no job. It cannot go this way.
Kwa muda mrefu, malighafi imekuwa ikiagizwa kutoka nchi jirani ya Tanzania na ile ya Uganda.
How do we obtain seed so that our farmers have sufficient seed? So these are the issues that we're dealing with, apart from extension as well. So I think if we work together, we will get cotton back to the path that it is meant to be.
Elvis Kosgei, KT News, katika kaunti ya Uasin Gishu.
Na kwenye mkusanyiko wa taarifa